Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Stars Cartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is I see myself getting into trouble. The scripture comes from Hebrews 8:1. And the sum concerning the things spoken of, we have such a Christ priest who sat down at the right hand of the throne of the greatness in the heavens. So here's the message. Somebody is nervous that they may end up having some kind of trouble coming toward them, regardless if this is legal troubles here on earth or if this is trouble in the spiritual. God said you have to understand that when you do something to somebody, regardless of what it is, whatever is going on in the spiritual can start to manifest in the physical. So if it's a situation where what I'm thinking about for somebody, this is like somebody's spouse, like if your spouse has been doing you dirty, they've been cheating on you, they've been running around with any and everybody but you, they've been doing all kind of harm, breaking your heart, doing all kind of crazy stuff, God will put them in a spiritual prison. If they carry on and they put their foot down and say that God ain't finna make them do nothing, they gonna do what they want to do, what is happening in the spiritual can manifest in the physical. And if they carry on, it's just gonna get worse. Like this is like if you are in jail on earth and you start doing something, like you do something while you there, you commit a crime while you in jail. That means that now you got more time put on top of your sentence. And this is somebody that think that they're going to be able to go and back and forth and they're going to be able to bat up against God. You can't bat against God. You cannot. This is a war that you're going to lose, period. It's not a situation where you're going to be able to win today. It's not a situation where you're going to somehow, some way be able to outsmart God. God said he already, it's over. You ain't doing nothing but prolonging the process. And the sad thing is, for whoever this is for, if you would just do what God is commanding you to do, all your problems would disappear. But you insist on doing against what God said and doing what you want to do. And it's stupid. Like what I'm being reminded of is when I used to be the kind of person where I would hang out with people that I knew I shouldn't have been hanging out with. But I just wanted to hang out with them because I felt like, I like them. I liked hanging out with them. I like going to the club with them. I like drinking with them. I like partying with them. I like running the streets with them and all this kind of stuff. But when it really came down to it, them girls ain't even really rock with me like that. They didn't like me. They didn't love me. They didn't care about me. But I insisted on hanging out with them until it got to such an extent that it was just not going to work for me no more. Until I just simply couldn't. And that's just like being in a relationship with somebody. God keep telling you, stop dealing with them. Stop dealing with them. Stop dealing with them. And it's like this is somebody that they are chasing after someone that God keep telling them to leave alone. And they are ignoring the person God wants them to be with. And you know what I'm saying? If you're doing that, you are in a relationship with somebody, you married to somebody, and this is your God ordained spouse, and you are deliberately cheating on this person with somebody that is a counterfeit, chasing after this counterfeit, God will cause that counterfeit to break your heart in such a way that you don't even know what to do no more. God will cause that counterfeit to break your heart to where you can't even think straight. God will cause that counterfeit to do some very evil, wicked things. Baby, friends too. You keep on chasing after them counterfeit friends, God will cause your own friends to set you up. God will cause your own friends to turn against you. God will cause your own friends together to pounce on you. And God said he not playing with whoever this person is. God is not playing with you. God said he is not playing. He said what he said. And until you do as he has commanded you to, the calamity will carry on. Like, that's what you got to deal with. That's your choice. That's the choice you made. You are deciding to go directly against what God told you to do. Carry on doing things that God asked you not to do. You carry on being the way that God asked you not to be. Carry on trying to be up under somebody God told you not to be with. You made your choice. But don't be shocked and appalled when things start manifesting in a crazy way and bad things are happening left and right. It's not because, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, the sad thing about things like this is a lot of times people will all of a sudden assume that it has to do with the person they supposed to be with. Oh, they got to be doing this. They got to be doing that. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you. But God do got his foot on your neck, though. God do got his foot on your neck, though. Because he see how you doing the person you supposed to be with. And instead of you folding, getting down on your knees and repenting of your sin, bending, like, you know what I'm saying, dropping to your knees before God, you insist on deliberately doing things that are stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid the way that I used to hang out with people that I knew didn't like me. I heard them saying how they didn't like me, and I carried on being a friend. That was stupid. It's stupid to carry on being friends and hanging out and even messing around with, sleeping with people that are using you. I used to have friends that only wanted to hang out with me because I had a car. And as soon as they had a car, could I ask for a ride? As soon as they had themselves together, was they trying to hang out with me? And I'm not, like, in reality, at this point in my life, I'm embarrassed to even say that. But it is what it is. You better believe I wouldn't call them now. You best believe I wouldn't pull up on them now. You best believe I ain't going nowhere with them now. Please. But in reality, that's something that I did. And it was stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid to even carry on a relationship where you are laying down, you are literally giving your energy away to somebody that is using you. Regardless of what they're using you for. It's stupid. For what? Why are you giving yourself away to people that don't care about you? If you didn't have whatever it is that they want, they wouldn't even look at you a second time. And then, like, I don't get it. And I know that sometimes, you know, pleasure is pleasure, but is it really? I me myself, I wouldn't want to, like, that's not pleasurable for me. For me to lay down with somebody that don't really love me, that don't really care about me, that don't really want me. That's not pleasurable. That's not enjoyment. It's not enjoyment to be intimate with somebody that is just trying to use me. It's not, it doesn't do anything for me. And I know some people are traumatized. You know what I'm saying? If you're the kind of person where somebody that touched you or somebody that made you do something that you didn't want to do, it could make you feel like you're getting your power back by doing that to other people, by making other people like, but that's a whole nother thing. That is a federal charge. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. Like that's what that is. Forcing somebody to do something they don't want to do, that is a charge. That will get you landed in jail. What you really need to do is repent and turn to God. Because the way that you're going about doing things, God said he is on your baby. Yo, you know what? Like grass. Like baby. God said baby. This is somebody, God is on your neck right now. Because it's nonsense what you're doing. It's stupid what you're doing. It's pointless what you're doing. It don't make sense what you're doing. Logic has flown out the window. Common sense ran out the door. What's going on? What's really going on? Like, I'm just being real. This message right here, I don't know who this is and what they got going on, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting to find yourself in a position to where you are more so attracted and excited about somebody that is using you than you are about somebody that actually wants to be with you. And I know that there are so many people that fall to this here. Baby, I seen it with my own eyes. I had friends, the same ones that I shouldn't have been hanging out with. They used to use men for this, that, and the third. And I used to just be watching them, shaking my head. That's a shame. And the men would happily, joyously, with a big smile on their face, go ahead and let themselves, like... And I guess they saw it as, well, I'm using them too. I mean... But are you really? What's the point? If you have somebody like, and that's what really shocks me and appalls me about it. A lot of times, you got somebody that you could be with, and instead of being with a person that you have that requires nothing of you, you would prefer to give away your money, your resources, your time, effort, and energy to somebody that it's a pointless interaction. What are y'all even, like, what's going on? That's how, like, but this is, see, most people not going to break this down like this here. But this is how the devil got this world in a chokehold to such an extent that men literally, they don't want the woman. They may not even be attracted. She ugly to them. She built bad to them. They don't like this. They don't like that. And they still will lay down with her, knowing good and well that by the time they get back up, they out of money, resources, time, and energy. And for what? They could have spent that time with the person that they actually want to be with. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. Whoever this is, you see yourself getting into trouble because you are causing the trouble for yourself. You are literally you are the cause of your own misery, the cause of your own headaches. You are the cause of your own trouble. You the reason that you're getting into trouble. If you would stop, the trouble would stop. But you don't want to listen. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.